right into a Menace defender. And knocked out of there. And up ahead. Chavez takes it, trying to go inside, gets tangled up there. Was looking for something there, I think, but they just kind of got their feet tangled up.
Yeah, you can see Winnipeg have started off in a 4-4-2 formation. Looks like they'll probably, obviously, with playing the Menace previously, they've had to sit with a lower block and defend most of the time. But they've gone with a 4-4-2, and the two have stayed up high right from the start. Menace going up pretty much the same as the match they played against St. Louis in a 3-2 sitting, 2 in front, and then 3 up top as far as what it looks like. So basically a 3-4-3. So what they're looking to do is box the midfield. So then they'll have numbers up in the central parts of the midfield. However, it's going to leave space on the outside, on the flanks, on the left and right. So Winnipeg, if they see this and recognize it, then they might push the 2 and 3, so the left back and right back up into the space, trying to pull them wide just to open up the middle of the field. But we'll see as the game goes on.
There's the Menace with it now. Up ahead.
Offside.
Oh, yep. Flag is up.
Yeah, it was about a yard offside.
And we'll get the free kick there. Joshua Dielman, the keeper for Winnipeg. Looks like the wind will be at his back, kind of coming out of the south there. Try to lob it up over, but right back to Brendan Ledgway. And he'll roll it out. Like he was trying to sneak it up through to Chavez. Winnipeg has it taken away. Couldn't sneak it through there. Had Chavez on the run. Now the keeper will clear it. And a push from behind by the Menace. Winnipeg gets it under control quickly. Up ahead.
Yeah, the ball just went out of play.
Too much on it. Hoxa trying to run it down. Menace now taking their time to work it up. And we'll switch the field. And a little.
Yeah, it was a poor pass
there. Yeah. Perea
could have just played it straight back into Makuna. Solid center back. He's done well over the past few games. Reads the game well. He's got some great technique on him. Can distribute.
Drop it back to Prozac. He turns it. Up ahead to Hooper. They're knocked out of there by Kasmala. Still trying to work it. Goes up the sideline. And that'll go to the Menace. Knocking off Winnipeg.
Oh, lovely touch inside there by Bailey with the right foot.
Over to Hooper. Hooper drops it back to Prozac. Now they'll go up the left side there. Buho. I'm going to go on here trying to figure out the open spot.
Bailey closed down quickly by 3 players. Did very well in a tight situation to get the ball laid off. He's a quality player. He's got some great attributes to his game.
Menace control it here. Drop it back. Decided to keep it on that left side. Now switch it over here. James Thomas into the middle, back. Daps it to Bakayoko. Just a little mishandle there.
Misplaced pass, played behind instead of onto the front foot. Pretty poor technique, to be honest with you. Menace have got to look to find Bailey's feet. He's finding nice pockets of space in between the lines. He's coming off the front line into space. They can find him more often so he can turn and possibly run at the defenders. Could cause some problems.
Winnipeg now will throw it in on the far side. Into 3 defenders up ahead. Drop it back to Thomas, to the keeper.
Chavez needs support. When that ball's played to him, he was closed down pretty quickly by the 3 defenders. Made it very compact.
Now on the run. Dale back there defensively, and there's a push. Be Menace kick. They get it into play quickly.
Bakayoko looking to build. Gets out wide to the far left.
Back over. Francisco sends it back. Winnipeg will try to push it out, and the keeper comes out and boots it out of this field over almost, it was over the track almost.
It's good cover by Ledgeway. Menace has just got to be careful of that ball played in behind. Winnipeg will play probably a direct style of football, which they have over the years.
Menace keep control. Here we go. Working up the outside. Thomas. Thomas sneaks it through. Oh. Couldn't quite settle it there, and it goes out for a goal kick.
And the ball's going to run pretty quickly on this turf. It's not like playing back at County on the grass.
Yeah, we've seen that a little bit already here.
Yeah, it's going to run.
They look for Chavez, but it scooting right through. Prozac now sends it up ahead. again to sneak it through, take it away. And he'll turn, and that'll ricochet out. Goal kick.
Goal kick.
Turn and run, but the defender's right there. Thomas. Drop it back to Ledgeway. And I'll get it back. Winnipeg now drops it back to the keeper, Prozac. Menace keep it alive. Thomas on the run and just by him.
It's actually a good run by Thomas. Just inside the, and just getting inside Prozac. If the ball was well weighted, he would have been inside him towards goal. Unfortunately, it was overhit. But again, well-timed run. Some dangerous movement by the Menace.
They managed to push Winnipeg back and in their own half here, keeping them back early on. Over to Thomas. He looks up. Prozac steps in there, takes it away. Perea battling for it over there.
Well held up by Hoalo. Lovely ball played in between the space, between the lines.
Up over the top, and Ledgeway comes up to take it.
Nice combination there by Winnipeg. Notably, Hoalo is actually he's been quite dangerous. Got a bit of pace for the big lad. Holds the ball up well.
Now outside. And
it's going to be a corner.
Yeah.
Winnipeg from the back line, skipping lines, have played that diagonal onto the left-hand side 3 times now. So they obviously look for that ball in there for Bayahu.
First corner of the night. Swinging in, headed.
Free header, player unmarked. Has to be better.
Winnipeg keeps it alive over there. And offside called.
Defensively, they need to pick up. There were 2 players unmarked on the far post there. But just like I said before, just in their attack, Winnipeg looked to play the diagonal ball onto the left-hand side, and they obviously look for Bayahu, who forced the corner there. So, the Menace at the back just need to watch out for that. And then playing 3 at the back as well is going to leave space in behind. So just something to be aware of as the game moves on.
Francisco sends it out wide to the left. Up into the middle to Perea.
Good movement from Perea. Good ball in by Bailey. Just a little check of the shoulder and into space.
And Winnipeg trying to clear it out of there. Menace up the left. Buhu steps in and headed out by the Menace. Into the 16-minute here, no score yet. Both teams still trying to figure the other out at this point, looks like.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a bit of a sluggish start on both ends. A couple of free kicks given away, as we see there. No real fluidity to the game, just some patience, keeping the ball, trying to stretch the opposition. So if it's not on the left-hand side, can we keep possession and move the other way? Can we break forward into feet, into the 9 going forward? So it just needs to be a little more fluidity here and just keeping the ball.
So here's a Winnipeg kick. Set up a little 2-man wall out there. Off the ball. Now the referee talking to the pack in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit of argy-bargy going on. Normal.
Lobbed up over the top. Ledgeway right there to handle it. And
it was a nice, easy one for Ledgeway. Swung in with a bit of power.
Edging their way up. Thomas out here on the right. Get it to him. In there to Francisco. Francisco. Yeah, that's offside.
Yeah, definitely. Chavez.
Chavez.
He went late. Should have timed his run. The minute that first touch is taken, the ball hasn't gone, you've got to delay your run again, start again, or come back onto an onside position. Or maybe Chavez comes into a wide position to open up the gap for Francisco to attack the space. So I think it's important. Just going to figure out those little nuances as the game moves along.
Francisco drops it back. They'll move it over to the left side here. Top defending over there.
Eastling.
And they'll go out to the Menace. Braden Silva.
Actually, it's a throw to Winnipeg.
Yeah, AR pointed Menace way, then I think the referee over the center overruled him. And the Menace control here. Ooh, tried to sneak it through to Perea, but couldn't get it there. Now up ahead and trying to get that foot on it was Brown.
Yeah, Brown just committing the free kick.
Yeah.
But Brown and Hawala have been menacing up front there. Just really harassing the back three of the Menace. Just letting them know they're in the game.
And that one's going to go long to the keeper. Dielman will pick it up. Prozac will set it up the left side. Back over to Hooper. Knocked down by Bakayako. Now comes Winnipeg. And
well played by Thomas.
Yeah,
read
Thomas
the pass.
steps right in. Into the 20th minute now. No real strong challenge on the goal yet by either team.
Yep, no fireworks at the moment. Oh, that's a great ball.
Over to the corner
by Francisco.
And sends it over, but the keeper right there. And they had a couple guys running on, too, if they were able to.
That's the first piece of danger by the Menace. Francisco opening them up with a lovely weighted ball with his left foot. Didn't really challenge the goalkeeper, Dielman.
Thomas takes it away. He gets to the right. Ooh, knocked around, and that'll stay with the Menace.
That's a type of space that Bailey needs to run at players.
Now Menace back on the attack. Knocked out of there. Smala tried to.
Too much time on the ball there. Kosmala should have just pulled it back, played it back into Makuna, sorry. Build it out the other way.
Referees can call a hold as Koala was trying to make it up.
Koala's going to be a handful, that's for sure.
He's got that size and the speed, looks like, to go with it. And
yeah, he's got all the attributes of a good 9, good striker.
They could figure out where to get that ball to him in a good spot.
Ball played into him,
Yeah.
chest height, head height. He can hold the ball up, just from what I've seen. It could definitely be problems as this game moves on.
And into Ledgeway.
Another poor free kick. Easy for Ledgeway to pick up.
Menace now working it up from the back.
Bailey again finding pockets of space and then checking out.
Thomas keeps it alive, drops it back over. Under a little pressure by Brown.
That's much better from the Menace, just keeping the ball, being patient in the build-up.
Back over. Perea. Chavez was going to start a run but try to stay onside.
Surprised he didn't get a free kick there, but referee played on. Now a free kick to Winnipeg. But that was much better from the Menace. I mean, just keeping the ball, moving it quickly, especially when Winnipeg drop in with a low block, low defensive block, and they got numbers behind the ball. You know, so they had 8 players behind the ball, but that was much better. Just playing the ball quickly, 1 and 2 touch. Can you draw a defender out, find that opening in between the gaps, and then you're in.
Pressure by the Menace. They'll drop it back. Hooper sends it up ahead. Easterling. Now we'll handle it. And they'll come back to this right side. Thomas waiting. Back toward the middle. Chavez. And defenders got on him quickly there.
Again, very patient in the build-up. Noticeably, Winnipeg dropping in 2 holding midfielders just to take care of the extra wide player maybe coming into the game from the Menace on either side, or Bailey now dropping into the space. But that's a little communication from the centre backs. You know, Prozac, for example, maybe letting them know, okay, right shoulder, left shoulder, you're on, just so that they can make it a little more compact. Because Bailey's now dropping into space with Francisco, but he's been able to get on the ball in space on the half turn to go forward. So now this is maybe something they've seen, and they're looking to maybe just clamp down on it and take care of it.
So go back to the Menace. Kosmala throws it in and gets it back. Set it up over on the left side now. And a push. We'll get a free kick to the Menace.
Free kick, you see Makuna and Kosmala go up. All the big lads getting into the box. Winnipeg setting up, 2 men in the wall.
Still
I could see what they were trying to do. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
I would guess they're looking to play a short ball in just on the side of the wall. Played in for Francisco is going to come off the wall.
And then a push there against Hooper.
And Bayahu actually came in and closed down that space, so then they had to go long into the box. It's good thinking on the toes from the Winnipeg players, noticing maybe something's going to happen, a little trick in the free kick.
Back up in the middle. Menace will take it away.
It's well cleaned up at the back.
Keep it alive. Over to Francisco. Finds Thomas. Got Chavez there in the middle, along with Francisco. Francisco.
That was Bailey.
Just Bailey.
Bailey on
right.
the ball.
I'm sorry. There's Bailey. There's Francisco right there. And that'll be a corner for the Menace.
Bailey just didn't find his feet on that turn. He had a yard of space maybe to take the defender on. Actually getting it on his right foot. He could have maybe taken a little shot there.
Yeah, the first corner of the night, Francisco will take it. And on the ground. Hits it back. Lobs it over.
3 players unmarked on the far post. Menace had the numbers up.
And knocked out of there by Prozac.
Kosmala could have slung that in earlier with his left foot. Brought it onto his favored right foot.
Chavez in the middle there. Can you get it to him?
Yeah, Bailey was just looking to get that ball through to Chavez. Had just a little bit of space off the shoulder of the defender.
Free kick now for Winnipeg. Into the 30th minute. No score here in the first half at Drake Stadium. Prozac sends it up the left side. Looking for his man.
Hawala.
And
It's good to see. I mean, Winnipeg, compared to seasons previously, just looking at the way they're playing, and they've had, you know, different players come in this year, are actually looking to play and build, which is great. They've stayed very compact behind the ball. 30th minute, they've really held out. If they can go to 0-0 at half, come in second half, maybe with a new plan. But every now and again, they'll play that long ball with a purpose to try and catch the Menace back line coming higher up the field with the pace of Huala up front.
Thomas drops it back to Smala. And we're looking to go left side, but too much
Good idea.
on it.
Good idea. Just to try and switch play quickly.
Menace battling over there, and it'll stay with Winnipeg. It's Perea trying to keep it alive. Again, that'll stay with Winnipeg.
I think Winnipeg at this point are quite happy to let the game slow down.
Battle for it. Menace come away with it. Into the middle. Now up.
He was onside.
Oh, he gets by.
It was a good shot offside.
No, well,
Two players were actually offside there. Very good shot by the assistant referee.
hard to tell
So-
for a minute. She was on the run there, but
Yeah. On the run until Chavez touches the ball.
touches it. Yeah.
Sometimes I just wish the rule allowed you just to raise the flag because there's a lot of energy,
Yeah.
that burst of speed.
Yeah, but you wait until they play it.
It was marginal. It was a great run by Chavez, by the way.
Up to Thomas. Perea back outside. Trying to get it over there to Francisco. Now Thomas. And coming back over, but it'll go out. Is
Bakayoko didn't
Yeah,
quite wrap
Bakayoko.
his hips around the ball.
There's Joshua Dielman, the keeper for Winnipeg. Ready to boot it out of there.
Hasn't really had much to do in the first half so far.
No,
34 minutes.
neither keeper
Neither
really.
keeper, no.
If it's come at him, it's come straight at him.
No real
Send him-
threat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now back up to Thomas as he looks. We'll pull everybody back over to the left side. And bring it back in.
That's better. Just keep the ball moving. Be patient, wait for the opening. Good,
Chavez.
good shape behind the ball by Winnipeg.
Just about to say good quick touch and movement in there. Overshot it.
Laird just getting the ball on the left, cutting inside, looking to help with the build-up.
Winnipeg on the far side. Throw it in. And they'll have a push over there and a free kick.
Dangerous ball across,
Trying
intercepted.
to send it all the way over. Thomas with it. Oh, snuck it in. Defenders get back. Cross. Chavez off the post.
First chance of the game. Brilliant build-up. Again, ball played into Bailey. Ball played out wide. Fantastic cross into the middle. Great header by Chavez.
Yep, just off the post there.
First chance of the game. 9 minutes before halftime. That was a chance. Again, just being patient on the ball.
And all that ball movement has the defense kind of working and looking, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
There's a quick turnover, that's high. I had it set up in the middle and turned, and just Chavez a little high.
Just got under it, Chavez. Didn't quite get over it, get his hips over it, get his knees over it. But going back to the chance they just had, you know, lovely passage of play by the Des Moines Menace. Just keeping the ball, you know, like we spoke about. And being patient. Let Winnipeg do the work. Let them do the running. There's bound to be a gap or a space that just opens up for them to work into.
There's the push, and they'll get it restarted quickly. That left side now. Take it away. Lacuna back there. He'll turn it back around. Francisco. Gives it outside for Thomas. Thomas. Oh, sneaks it by the defender there. Now cross. Oh!
Again, another chance. Man. Thomas did really well. Get down the line.
Francisco keeps it alive. Perea back over.
That was definitely a chance. Big swing. Was that Chavez or Bailey?
That was Bailey, wasn't it?
Bailey coming in with a late run.
Yeah.
I expect better from Bailey, actually.
There's Thomas again.
Quality player that he is. But anybody at any level can miss. I've seen Adebayor miss on the goal line when he was at Arsenal.
Back over to Thomas now. He sends it up over. And big defender back there. Garrick got the head on it.
Another decent ball played in. Men are starting to pin Winnipeg further and further back, deeper into their own half. They're starting to defend in their own box. One of the forwards has to drop into the space, which is Brown. They leave Huala up front.
Knocked away.
A little bit like my golf swing, to be honest with you, Dar. Hit and a miss. But there's a sense of panic in Winnipeg right now. They need to calm down, but as you see, when every chance they get, the ball goes out, they slow it down, they walk. Free kick, they take their time. To be honest, they'll be happy to come away with a point from this game.
Yep. Menace here heading into the final 5 minutes, first half. Thomas. Now outside. That defense back around. And that'll go out.
they're going to shift, if the Menace are going to shift the Winnipeg back four, the shape, they've got to do it quickly. Then maybe look for the diagonal ball in, and then create. If they do it quickly, they can create the 1v1s on the flanks. With 5 minutes to go. I mean, they really need to get Bailey on the ball more.
Cooper. Taken away by the Menace again. Work it back up.
Good ball playing. I think it's
Pereira.
Pereira.
And the keeper comes out, Dielman.
It's actually a good save by Dielman. Lovely ball played in for Pereira. Or Pereira.
And there's a foul.
Okay. Went to the ground too easy, to be honest with you. He hardly got touched. But again, it's minutes on the clock, leading into half-time. We'll slow it down.
Just a little lob up there right to Ledgeway.
Again, easy.
Yoo-hoo with the kick.
That ball's got to be whipped in, though. Outswinger's got to be whipped in with pace. Make it difficult for Ledgeway when he comes off his line.
Menace outside now. Knocked away by the defender.
Good block.
Menace throw.
Kosmala been forced now to shoot from distance, which is all right for Winnipeg. Can have a go from about 30, 35 yards out. No real threat.
Winnipeg tries to take it deep.
Good challenge by Makuna. Nice and strong.
They'll bring it back up the right side. Got Thomas. Looks for the run there.
Good movement. Moving the ball quickly.
Francisco. Thomas. Now back.
The pace of that pass allowed Winnipeg to shift quickly anyway. Just trying to figure out a way to get a penetrating ball in. It's well blocked there.
We're running down on the regular time here. Probably not much stoppage, I wouldn't think.
1 minute would be my guess.
Yeah. Menace keep it alive there. Kosmala.
so compact. You got Thomas wide on the right-hand side. Winnipeg are so tight down the middle. Just a quick ball into him so he can run at them and maybe deliver a quick ball into the box. He's coming tight. It's way too tight now.
Trying to spread it out there a little. Francisco off the head. No, that almost got by the keeper into that left.
That's a corner. It's half time. That was a chance, though, out of nothing, really. I remember the days when the Menace had this boy out on the right that could sling it in. Charlie Bales, I believe.
Yeah.
He could strike the ball on a sixpence.
So halftime here, no score between Winnipeg and Des Moines. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. It's kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and as winter finally lets go, I'm sure your thoughts are turning to outdoors just like mine. And we've got the furniture to make your spring and summer the best ever. We've got furniture from domestic manufacturers as well as imports, and I've got a lot of it in stock. We're showing 120 sets on the floor, the best we've ever had. Please come see us for your outdoor furniture needs at Fireplace Superstore. For great deals on great furniture, come to Fireplace Superstore.
Memorial Day May markdown event at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. Up to $15,000 off or $6,000 off plus 0% for 72 months on select new 18 Silverado 1500 crew cabs. All 18s must go. All 18s marked with one low markdown price. New 18 Malibu LT. Leather sunroof. Power price. $23,999. New 19 Suburbans and Tahoes. 0% for 72 months. A Memorial Day May markdown event. Save big in Waukee. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health. Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Back here at Drake Stadium at halftime, no score. Des Moines Menace and WSA Winnipeg, and Dar Danielson, Justin Vorster. And Justin, that last half of the first half, they just had them back, and the Menace were just pushed them back. Couple good chances, but unable to find the back of the net. But it seemed like they were just kind of dominating there and kept Winnipeg pushing back.
Yeah, eventually they started. Winnipeg were defending deeper and deeper into their half. They dropped a very low 5 at the back, 4 in the midfield, very tight, and then had Huala up front as the lone striker. So great for the Menace. They kept possession. They were moving the ball quickly, but they got to figure out a way on how to get very compact down the middle. So the penetrating ball in between the gaps is being blocked, but they have managed to get it wide, notably, as we saw, and Chavez's header.
The one time, they got it from the outside, and Chavez's header just went off the post. So,
yes,
yeah, you're right.
I think the width would be the key. So if they can double up on the width, maybe create a 2v1 situation and get the balls into the box. Again, we had, I think it was Thomas down the right, slung one in, and unfortunately Bailey missed it. But, he connects that, it's a goal, possibly a goal or a rebound. So, I just think with the way Winnipeg are playing, if the Menace can come out and create more down the width.
At halftime here, and Menace looking to keep their record perfect in the first match for Winnipeg. And we talked about it. They have a long road string. They just go on the road and keep going and going, and then they'll end up back here eventually too. So that's got to be tough. I know the players are young and can adapt, but that gets a little tiring after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, this is their freshest right now. They have to double back on Thursday and play the Des Moines Menace after a game tonight, a game on midweek against Kansas, or this weekend against Kansas City. And then they have to play in St. Louis, double back here. So they'll play a double-header down there. Double back here, play again on Thursday, and then on the weekend play in Green Bay, and then head back to Canada with 15 players. It's unless they have some players coming in, there's going to be some tired legs out there. They're not going to have time to recover. That 72 hours is very, very important for the players to recover. So, it's going to be a long haul for them, but I think what they're going to try and do is come out of this game with a point on the road, their first game, especially against the Menace.
And they've been pushed back. We see them try to go up over the top and go long there at times. And that's something. Is that something they keep trying to do here, or what's in their locker room? What's the strategy going to be as they talk about this first half?
I think what they're going to. I think he's pretty happy with the performance in the first half. So I think what he's going to try and do is tell the guys, hey, listen, because they're going to get tired eventually. They're going to get worn down by the Menace keeping the ball and moving it quickly. Is look for Huala on the break and behind, might be able to catch, one of the defenders, Makuna, Eastling, or Thomas, either inside or outside, but he can hold the ball up well. He's got a bit of pace, so he can work off the shoulder of one of the center backs and get the ball into space. Ledgway's done a good job coming off the line, off the top of the box. He's done really well there. But, I think that's going to be key for them. I think Mark, on the other hand, with the Menace, he can't be too pleased, to be honest with you, because they could have scored a couple of goals. It could be dangerous moving on into the game if Winnipeg get a break and maybe score one and just defend. So those are the little nuances that they need to watch out for. So it's just something to think about. But I think two things. Mark could go in and say, play the way you're playing, get the ball wide, let's get the crosses in. But to be honest with you, I would be a little bit agitated because they should have taken care of their chances.
Beautiful night here, 76 degrees it says, a little breeze, not bad weather at all, and clouds, but no rain here at the moment, so holding off on that, and that's nice to see. We're at halftime here, no score. We'll take another break and come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Back here at Drake Stadium in Des Moines, Dar Danielson, Justin Vorster, and I see they had a little tornado in Iowa City tonight. Our man Ruben will be heading down there to college coming up to Iowa City to be a Hawkeye here and in the fall. And I've given him all the tips on Iowa City and where to go and where not to go and all that, you know.
Ruben, I don't know if you'd don't listen to Dar.
I spent a little time down there. My son graduated from there, has a degree from there, so I know the ins and outs, and yeah.
Wow, I can't believe a tornado touched down there. That's
yeah. Well,
hopefully nobody was hurt. I mean,
I don't think so. From what I've seen, it just it looked kind of ominous in the edge of the city there for a while, but that's the way it is. We went for a long time until we had the deadly tornado here this week. We hadn't had any touchdowns, but
unfortunately a life was lost.
Yeah. And then, of course, I know other places the weather, but tonight the weather real good here. And as you say, the situation for Winnipeg, they're even up here after the first half, so they got to be pleased with that. And
yep,
come out. They make a kind of a surge to start the second half, or they kind of still play it the slow-moving game they've been playing?
I think there are one or two things. They can come out playing the way they were doing, just beyond the ball. Or they could come out for 10 minutes and really just shock the Menace for a bit. Press, win the ball, look to break quickly. And then once just kind of disorganize and disorientate the Menace. But, you know, if the Menace can come out and keep the ball, like I spoke about, keep Winnipeg behind it and just look for those little gaps in between the lines.
And keep moving it. They're going to eventually sneak it through there, aren't they?
Yeah, someone's going to make a positional mistake and be out of position. So, you know, it's a game of patience right now.
Well, they're going to have that Jethro's Wings eating contest. We got to get some up here so we have a contest of our own at halftime sometime.
Yeah, we need that, don't we? With all the home games coming up, Jethro's just up the road from us.
Yeah.
You know, so I've been watching my weight lately. I don't know if I can venture into that place anymore.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to too, but it seems like I watch and it moves out and out. And Menace out warming up.
Yeah, it looked like the players will come out after the Jethro's Wings eating contest. Maybe you and me should do that. Have a little challenge, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to get in an eating contest with me, though. I grew up with 5 brothers and sisters, so when the food was on the table, you ate it because there were no leftovers. So I learned a lot of tricks there.
I tell you what, I'm not going to compete with you.
I learned all the tricks there.
Yeah.
But and I tell you what, let's take one more break. We'll do that. We'll be back and ready for second half action coming up after this on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. It's kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and as winter finally lets go, I'm sure your thoughts are turning to outdoors just like mine. And we've got the furniture to make your spring and summer the best ever. We've got furniture from domestic manufacturers as well as imports, and I've got a lot of it in stock. We're showing 120 sets on the floor, the best we've ever had. Please come see us for your outdoor furniture needs at Fireplace Superstore. For great deals on great furniture, come to Fireplace Superstore.
back here at Drake Stadium in Des Moines. Dart Danielson, Justin Borster. You see the Des Moines Menace and WSA Winnipeg. No score after one half of play. And the stadium was a busy place not too long ago with the state boys and girls track meet going on here. And then now the Menace playing here this summer. And it's a nice facility in the heart of Des Moines.
Yeah, great venue in the heart of Des Moines. You know, you'd think out here, and obviously the weather has had an effect on the crowd, but you'd think in the future, just with the location, you got just establishments around this area where fans could go eat and, you know, maybe have a pint or two before they come up to the game, you know, so it will just be interesting to see as the season goes along, you know.
Yeah, as it kind of warms up and people get into the I think everything outdoors, people, you know, whether it be track or, you know, baseball, softball are starting the high school seasons, but people are just, you know, we're finally getting some warmer weather, nice to get out into. So, yeah, I think we'll see the crowds pick up more as we go along. Oh, not too bad here tonight.
You know, Friday night, there's families, there's always something going on after work. School's going to end next week.
Yeah, well, in fact, I think Dowling had their graduation ceremony over there in the Knapp Center tonight. So, yeah, just a little bit of everything going on.
That's what that was.
Yep, that's where all the traffic was here.
I thought it was a traffic for the game.
No. Well, graduation night. Ruben walked across the stage over there. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday. I don't know if he signed his diploma or if he, you know, actually got one or he just walked across
He looks pretty
the
intelligent
stage.
to me. I reckon they just gave it to him.
Yeah, probably just, yeah. Well, just about ready to get underway here with the second half. You see the Menace out in their red and black uniforms, Winnipeg in the whites to the left of your screen, and the Menace will kick it off to start the second half. And they had a couple shots on goal there, but no real big challenges by Winnipeg in that first half.
Just looking to see if they've made any changes, either team. I don't think Winnipeg have.
And looking quickly, doesn't look like for the Menace either.
Baker's in for the Menace, I see that.
Is he?
Yeah, in the midfield.
Okay. Joshua Baker. Easterling with it.
Bailey's been taken off.
up ahead. Chavez. And they're just going to have to clear that out of there.
I wonder if Bailey was carrying a knock or saving him for the next game, possibly.
Menace get it in quickly. And
great effort there from
yeah.
the left.
that'll I thought the keeper touched it, but I guess not.
Bakayoko is out as well.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find the additional substitution.
Winnipeg will throw it in on the far side. Knocked down by the Menace. And a push will be called. It'll be a free kick. They'll get it into play quickly. Easterling sends it over to Laird. Menace keep it alive. Perea.
Ball out wide.
And that'll be a corner for the Menace. The first corner here of the second half.
That's much better. Moving the ball quickly. Moved it out wide to the right-hand side just to expose Winnipeg. Forcing a corner.
Here we go. A line down the middle there. Sends it in, and no, on the rebound. A little high there. Looked like Perea came around, but
looks like a deflection
is,
as well,
but
going
yeah,
for a corner. But
so
that was
another corner.
another good chance.
And again.
Another dangerous
Yep.
ball just
Off
cleared
of
away.
Makuna.
Not far enough,
And
though.
then a push. So that'll be a free kick out there from the left side for the Menace. Ready for the delivery. On the ground, and that'll be another corner.
Good idea on the delivery. Dangerous low ball played in by Perea. Good movement. Good defending, though, on the deflection for a corner.
Here's the Menace corner. This one is high outside. Oh. Couldn't quite get the foot on it. That was
Perea.
Is that Perea or Kuzmala?
Actually, you're right there, yeah. Kuzmala on the far post. Just blocked by the defender in front of him.
And here's the goal kick out by Dielman. Perea battling over there. And that'll stay with the Menace. Godienka is in for the Menace. Sneaks it in there, but the defenders quit back quickly.
Just ricocheted off to Prozac, who cleared his lines.
Almost looked like it was going to ricochet off
Yeah.
back toward the goal there. Sneak one through, but.
Overlap coming in on the left.
And that one right back easily to Dielman.
Eastling just looking to get around Dianka. There's an injury on the far side there with Winnipeg. They're looking to make the change.
Looks like Nicholas Frias coming in for Winnipeg.
Makic, I think, going out, number 8.
Yeah.
Makic actually did very well, I thought, in the first half.
Winnipeg trying to work it out of their end. Menace kept them pinned down there.
Asibada in the midfield. Just spraying the ball around. Dispossessed though. Menace again on the attack.
Berea sends it out wide to Laird. And that'll stay with the Menace. I think he replaced Silva, not Makic.
Was it Silva?
Yeah, it was 6, not 8. It's hard to see those single digits in this light now. Yeah, so it was Silva who went out. Throw in. Oh, it came out wide. Menace run it down. Ooh, off the defender. Battle for it. Keep it alive.
Good block by Asaba.
Really got Winnipeg scrambling right now.
Yeah, just under pressure. They're just looking to clear their lines. They don't have anybody up front. No target player. This could be a problem.
Easterling. Let's clear it over. Now knocked down. Handled by Perea. He'll set it up top. And here come the Menace. Francisco. Perea. Outside. Laird. Oh! Cutting through.
It's a good ball in. Either Brown or Huala need to drop into the midfield and pick up Baker, who's just sitting in the little pocket, but he's getting the ball and he's able to distribute it.
Another corner, the fourth corner here now for the Menace. This one swinging in, knocked out of there, but on the rebound, oh! Just over the top.
Great effort on the edge of the box from Kosmala. Actually, no, it was Gaia Dianka.
Gaia Dianka, yeah.
So didn't dip at the right time, but it was a good effort with the right foot.
Another 5 yards out would have dipped in. But,
absolutely.
You know,
just
it was just kind of on the right trajectory, but just a little, not quite enough there. Now free kick. About the half here. Inside. First time Winnipeg's really been in there. Half.
Menace defending with a high line.
Just looking for Huala out there.
He had no problem coming off his line to get that. He's playing high.
Well, they sneak it through. Now through the middle. Can he get to it? No.
Great effort. Great run in there. Breaking run from the midfield. think it was played into Baker. Just the pace eluded his right foot. But that's the type of movement the Menace are looking for.
Yeah. Again, get Winnipeg back. Here's the throw in. Alternate Perea. Outside to Easterling.
Oh, there's
a goal!
And that is the breakthrough that the Des Moines Menace were waiting for. Ball played in wide from a wide possession.
And Makuna.
A lovely ball played in for Makuna to finish off, but the weight of the cross was perfect. Bending away from the goalkeeper, Makuna just came in unmarked and just nodded it past the goalkeeper.
You know, they kept the pressure on and on and on, and just, as you said, kept backing them in there, and then finally got it right.
Could this now be the momentum that the Menace need, you know,
open the gates up a
the
little bit.
floodgates open up now. They've got that one goal. Now Winnipeg are going to have to maybe change their style. Looking for that goal that they need now, especially on the road.
Easterling with the assist.
Little nudge there. A well taken foul there by Makuna, the goal scorer. Brilliant header. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Easterling with the left-footed cross. Yeah, so Easterling with the assist. He had time and space, though, to sling it in. Lovely bending ball away from the goalkeeper.
Up ahead, handled by Chavez. Perea sends it outside to Laird.
Easterling closed down again. This time closed down, so it was blocked his cross.
Back into the Perea. Outside to Easterling. Gets by the defender. Back in. Ooh. And they're going to call foul on Winnipeg, and that'll set it up. What do they call that? Yep. That'll set it up. Right outside.
In a good position,
box,
just outside the box. 18, probably about 22 yards out.
Mm-hmm. Baker, no, let's. Oh,
good
just
save.
Knocked away. Diving.
Save there. Francisco with a free kick, left-footed bending around the wall. Great technique. Good techers on that one. Not enough power on it, but good goalkeeping there by Dielman, having to cover that near post.
Now the fifth corner for the Menace here in the second half, as they've been on the attack. This entire second half, and now
looks like a substitution.
Menace get it in play, headed back, and it'll go wide.
Again, that was Makuna up for the header. They really, Winnipeg need to pick him up. Maybe match him up with Huala. Looks like Chavez went off.
Went up. I didn't. See who that was that came on for him. Cross goal!
Ball played in from the far right-hand side. Another quick goal there by the Menace. Header just beating the goalkeeper on the near post.
It was Easterling, wasn't it? We got the replay here. Yep, just came across. Yep.
Just peeling off onto the far post, nodding the ball onto the keeper's near post.
Menace now up
2-0.
2-0.
And to be honest with you, looking comfortable at this point. No real threat from Winnipeg, who are pinned deep into their own half.
Long shot almost headed in there.
See the gaps are starting to open up at the back. Deliveries are coming in.
That was Baker, or excuse me, Gilyadenko coming in. Almost got the head on it.
Two good changes moving into the second half, actually.
And offside called there on Easterling. Player down for Winnipeg. It's like a cramp, maybe.
So it was Bartman, the substitute, that came on with the assist. So really just making an impact into the game.
And Francisco with the goal, right?
Yep, Francisco with the goal on the far post. So Bartman, within seconds of being on the field, delivers an assist.
So 2-0 Menace here. That was in the 60th minute, the Francisco goal. Kuna got one in the 57th minute, and that one right into Ledgeway. It's been kind of lonely back there for most of the second half of the first half, and here in starting the second half.
To be honest with you, I think you would like it that way.
Yeah.
You know.
Menace, knock it down now. We'll go back to work. Perea. Side to Easterling. Up the sideline he goes to Laird. Laird sends it through, headed out of there.
That's much better by the Menace, getting the ball in wide. Early deliveries coming into the box, causing problems.
Perea sneaks it in. Back and just wide on the shot there.
Again, some good combination play on the edge of the box. I believe that was Bartman, number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Just with some good movement into the pockets of space.
Well, All that movement, and then, as you said, working it outside and back in has paid off here for the Menace in the second half.
Yeah, those quick combinations are definitely paying off. It's really starting to open up the Winnipeg back line. They were very compact and tight in the first half.
Here we go on the attack. Whoop, knocked back out of there. Now, what point, how are they going to turn around, and try to get attack, because they're, been
unless they've got some magic
slow
with some fresh legs on the bench. Yeah. Some changes might help, some fresh legs. But just the Menace with the depth they have on the bench, playing at home, they've got the momentum. I mean, it's really going to take a lot to break them down now.
Berea sends it outside. Easterling back. Or Laird, excuse me. Berea heads it out wide. Baker right there. Knock over to Perea. Was looking on that left wing, but defender steps in.
Mulby in a wide position. Laird was looking for him earlier on when he was tucked inside. Just that communication piece. When Laird goes in, Mulby comes in wide. Some good movement of the ball. Just broken down by Winnipeg, who looked to break quickly.
On the run. Cuts it inside. Turns and fires wide.
I think that was Brown, I believe. Worked ever so hard. Down the left-hand side. Beat his defender coming inside. It was just going to take a lot on the shot just to get his hips around it on the edge of the box.
And then he had to expend a lot of energy there, too. So that's
absolutely
the issue for him right now. Into the 69th minute. Francisco up ahead.
Well played, Bartman. Referee played on that. Very good advantage.
Berea outside. Back in. Back. Left footer is high.
Brilliant combination. Brilliant combination play in there. Francisco making a great run off the ball into the box. A little 1-2. The final product just going over the bar. And I think that was possibly Thomas. Yeah, nice little combination into Francisco. But this is what they need. More and more of this movement.
Yeah.
And they really are now starting to stretch Winnipeg all over the field in all departments.
Stepping in.
Baker, great little interception there.
Just deflected enough by the defender.
It looks like Winnipeg are lining up a couple of substitutions when the ball breaks down. Could this be the secret remedy for them?
Menace now drop it back. Can be patient. Baker sends it up.
Nice little layoff. Okay, that's a
Through
great.
the middle, but nobody ran on.
That's a good delivery from Laird. No, not enough players. They need numbers in the box breaking forward. It was a great delivery. Left-footed, out-swinging, away from the goalkeeper.
Here we go again.
Menace are really mounting pressure, booming in confidence. Especially that man, Francisco. He's all over the park.
Send it out wide. Back in. And just knocked away.
It's a great turn.
As Dealman goes down.
It's a great turn on the edge of the box there. Gaia Dianca, I believe, just turning onto his left foot. Goalkeeper actually did very, very well.
Looks like he,
Dielman to save it with his left hand, just to parry it around the post.
looks like he came up with a little cramp there in the leg, too.
This could be the time for some substitutions. Menace are going to make one. Winnipeg look like they're going to make two. Corner goes short.
Back in.
And that's
the
another.
goal!
Well, the wheels are starting to fall off now.
That was Kosmala.
Kosmala with the goal, yep. Third goal, third header. Beautiful delivery onto the box. Eluded Makuna, but there was Kosmala right behind him to finish it off. Just nodding it past the keeper, who is down in his 6-yard box, grasping at his hamstring.
And looks like Donna Kasonga coming in. And Peter James, I think, for Winnipeg.
Well, two centre backs, Makuna and Kosmala, who are pushed up for corners, and so off the set pieces they've scored a goal apiece. Not bad to say, but 3 goals off headers. Says something for the marking. All 3 were unmarked in the box, but again, it looks like the wheels are going to fall off now.
And just the confidence levels pick way up for the Menace.
Yeah, they've just got to keep
that's
going.
kind of the way it is, isn't it? When you're moving it around and then it's successful, then
Yeah.
you come right back out and you move it even more.
And they've just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. You know, they mustn't back off, or you just got to keep going. It looks like they're going to make the goalkeeper substitution as well. Artemenko looks like he's going to come in and replace Dielman.
Savatik Artemenka, yep.
It's not what they needed at this point, to be honest with you, especially traveling on the road. The Menace made a change in addition.
And there's a push on the Menace.
Nazim Bartman, South African from Cape Town. Just thought I'd throw it in there, my hometown.
South Africa. Oh, yeah, that's
Yep.
right, yeah.
Well, I'm from Durban, actually. He's a Cape Townian, but yeah, just thought I'd throw it out there. The last South African that played here was Lebo Malotto, known as Tsunami, another dangerous player who's actually playing for Nashville in the USL Championship. So, notably, some players have come out of the Menace and moved on into the professional ranks.
Well, I think there's some kind of quota where we don't let too many South Africans in, isn't there?
Well, if they win, they better.
Oh, and there's a grab there by Kasonga. And the Menace will put it back into play.
Bartman running across the line, looking for an early ball in.
Up ahead. Outside to Laird. And
Good tackle.
yep, that'll be a corner.
It was Thomas just being knocked off the ball. Looks like a change for the Menace coming up.
Back to action.
So Francisco has gone off. Is it Lucia that's come in?
Yeah, Noah Lucia.
Noah Lucia, yeah. Actually just blocked the pass there.
The Menace. Bring it back over here to this left side again. Mobley to Baker. Perea up ahead. Send it out wide. And that'll be another corner.
For a corner.
Yep.
While we're on the note, talking about South Africans, Kalen Swart and Jermaine CISN are on their way to France. They should be there now with the South African national team. They're representing their country in the World Cup. It's an honor because they played for the Menace as well.
Oh!
What a cracking goal.
Caught the top and went in.
That was an absolute worldie. Top corner, left foot bent round the goalkeeper. Well, the goalkeeper didn't have much of a warm-up, to be honest with you. When Dialman was lying down clutching his hamstring, Adiamenka was still sitting on the bench. But that was an absolutely fantastic goal.
By Lucier.
Again, the substitute coming on, left-footed ball. That was an absolute worldie.
So 4-0 Menace here in the 78th minute.
I tell you what, it could with 12 minutes left, it could be more than that.
Battle for it. Cooper trying to keep it alive. Now knocked out of there by the Menace. Perea.
I can see Bartman's getting frustrated. He's making the runs, just not getting the ball.
Baker sends it up to the right side. Outside a little too much on that one. Goes over the head of Bartman.
Just overhead. Bartman just peeling into a wide position to receive that ball.
Taken away. Lucier. Kuna is in now for the Menace.
It was Makuna and Francisco.
Oh, Makuna went out, I'm sorry, yeah. Francisco went out. And Lucier came in and...
Wiltshire.
We'll get another corner here for the Menace.
Another substitution for the Menace. No, it's not Laird. They've decided on Thomas. Laird's going to move into the back, I believe. It's great that he can play two positions.
And hit it! Oh! He's got a hand on it. Where's Adabenko?
It was Wiltshire on the far post with a header.
Another corner. when they bring it in.
Bolanos with a strike.
Right to the keeper. He just came in and wasted no time in trying to get on the scoreboard. Well, goes up high and comes down hard.
Very hard.
And that's Mobley.
Hopefully he gets up okay.
It came down hard on his back. Might have
that's
knocked the air out of him.
That's
the way,
a horrible
yeah.
one. It's knocked the air out of him just in the lower back. It's
When that happens too, it feels like you just can't breathe and you're trying to breathe and boom.
Those are painful, to be honest with you.
Menace now.
Baker just putting too much on that. Baker's done well just sitting in that pocket.
To the middle, trying to.
Menace have really
keep it
shaped
alive,
up well the second half.
Brown was trying to make something happen there, but couldn't. Now back the other way offside.
Bartman was just a yard offside. Just went a little bit too early.
Menace up 4-0 here in the 83rd minute, and that one will go out. The frustration continues for Winnipeg. Into the middle now.
Oh, Nazim Bartman.
Yeah.
Just looking for that 1-2. He's really
Yeah,
nippy with
he's
that little layoff
moved.
and looking for the second ball off his movement there with Pereira.
Now in and he sends it over.
Very good awareness. Well played on the far side.
Kept alive.
Great determination.
Back in there. Right to the keeper.
That's sheer determination and great work on the far side there
And
by Bolanos actually to win that ball in the corner.
Makic called for the hold there. Going to be a kick for the Menace going back the other way in the final 6 minutes here, regulation. Makuna got him on the board first in the 57th minute. And then Francisco 3 minutes later. Then Kosmala and Lusky. Or Lesher, excuse me. And Winnipeg send it deep for the left corner. Defender back there, though.
Yeah, good defending. I believe Wilshire just got his body in between the ball and the attacking player. Quick press there by the Menace. As Winnipeg looked to play the ball out of the back very uneasily, to be honest with you.
Wide Laird throws.
Oh, that has to be a goal. Bartman on the far post. Another terrific ball played in by Laird on the left peg. Bartman peeling off away from the defender. just slots it away with ease. Fantastic finish.
Finally, Bartman, after all that work,
Deserves a goal
it
on the
in,
night,
yeah.
to be honest with you.
Nazim Bartman.
Nazim Bartman's actually fasting right now. He's going through Ramadan. So it's got to be hard. You can't eat during the day or drink. So it plays its role on you, at the end of the day when you go out there. Now you got to perform tonight.
Yeah, he's speeding up there now
He's
after
just-
scoring that goal. That gives you a
Yeah.
little, yeah.
Not having to eat and drink all day. I mean, it's just, he's still buzzing around.
Running on that adrenaline after scoring the goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reyes sends it back outside. Well, it's just as you said, you talked about it when they started working that outside and back in. That
It's just
getting around, stretching out that compact defense, and it's
Yep.
just worked.
As
exactly
you can
like
see,
you
it's really worked well, and now gaps are opening up down the middle as well because they stretched out. Plus, they're tired legs.
Yeah, it's
You know?
harder to move and adjust.
Traveling in from Canada, from Winnipeg, it's a long journey, but you can see now the lads from Winnipeg are tired. They've just made another substitution. Looks like Brown's gone off. Baker just keeping
Yep.
the ball there.
Back over Laird.
Crafty little skill, the great Johan Cruyff move. The Menace home crowd are getting boisterous in the stands. Haven't stopped singing the whole game.
Wind down toward the final minute of regulation here.
Menace just caught in possession. Mistimed
Yep.
movement there. It's a communication piece.
He moved in and the pass came outside.
Split second. Huala went for the run inside. Again, he was creating space. On the outside for Barubi. Again, just a miscommunication. And that could be not playing together for a while, Just coming together in the last 2 weeks. First game of the season for Winnipeg. See, Laird has so much time and space. Wilshire now. Oh, Bolanos, my apologies.
Trying to,
He could have hit that first time.
and that'll do it. No time. No extra time added. And that'll be the final 5-0 Menace here over Winnipeg. So they go to 2-0 in the Heartland Division. We'll take a break. Francisco Greco was the man of the match.
I would agree with that. Yep.
And let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap this one up here on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. It's kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and as winter finally lets go, I'm sure your thoughts are turning to outdoors just like mine. And we've got the furniture to make your spring and summer the best ever. We've got furniture from domestic manufacturers as well as imports, and I've got a lot of it in stock. We're showing 120 sets on the floor, the best we've ever had. Please come see us for your outdoor furniture needs at Fireplace Superstore. For great deals on great furniture, come to Fireplace Superstore.
Back here at Drake Stadium, the final here, Des Moines over Winnipeg. 5-0. It was scoreless at the half, although the Menace had a couple shots there and before the first half ended, a chance to get it in the goal, just missed on those. But Daniel Makuna got things started in the 57th minute with the goal. Then it was Francisco Greco in the 60th minute, and then things just kind of opened up wide there. Stephen Kosmala in the 72nd minute, Alusher in the 78th minute, and then Bartman finished it up. Nazim Bartman finishes it up in the 86th minute to give the final goal, and it's 5-0. And Justin, we talked about it. They were close at the end of that first half, came out in the second half, and then started working that outside in, and that really spread out the defense and got things going for the Menace.
Menace had to try and get the ball into wide positions to stretch out the compactness of Winnipeg. And once they did that, I mean, they got great deliveries into the box. But the goals were fantastic, headers. So they stretched them wide, got the balls in. But then as the game moved on also, what happened is they started to create spaces down the middle. So they were being stretched, and the midfield for Winnipeg was being stretched. They're being outnumbered in the midfield, especially with the four in a box formation. And basically were being allowed to, they were broken down with the little quick 1-2s. I thought Bartman was fantastic coming in, to be honest with you. He was sharp movement. I'm glad he got a goal in the end, but his little 1-2s and his first touch passes were spot on. You know, so that was causing problems for Winnipeg, just the quick movement of the ball. But, you know, like you said, I think the substitutions were good. The first two initial substitutions with Dianco and Baker coming into the game, and Baker just sat in the pocket and spread the ball around, and then the width, and it just in the end broke down Winnipeg. You know, they just couldn't hold on.
So good win here tonight for the Menace. They go to 2-0 in the Heartland Division here, and thanks again to Peter Tarpey and Ruben working the controls there, and that's going to wrap it up here. The Menace win 5-0 on CISN.TV.